The third season of The Mandalorian continues with its second episode titled The Mines of Mandalore. We finally get to see Mandalore in all its fallen splendor. What secrets lie beneath its surface? Who was the creature that attacked Din? And what are the living waters hiding? Join me, dear viewer, as we explore all these questions and many more. We finally see Mandalore and it looks like something out of the Matrix movies. I know that may be blasphemous amongst the Star Wars loyalists, but it's strongly reminiscent of the burned out remains of Earth that we saw in The Matrix. It even comes with a Matrix-like mechanical spider that captures Din. But never fear, Grogu gets to save the day. Honestly, the more I see Grogu, the more I like the character and want to explore his background. Disney needs to bring us more Grogu. The Empire's Great Purge left Mandalore a wasteland of glass and buried cities. That mass bombing also turned the home of Star Wars' famed warriors into a desolate tomb for millions. But Episode 2 of The Mandalorian's third season revealed the planet is not an inhospitable, cursed wasteland. Mandalore's air is breathable and it still supports life. That includes one very large creature no one has seen for a very long time. The ancient mythosaur, the famed symbol of the Mandalorian civilization, is no longer just a legend as we see in this episode, and its gigantic presence portends a new and hopeful future for those who believe in the way. An image of a mythosaur skull with its downturned horns and giant sharp teeth first appeared on Boba Fett's shoulder armor in The Empire Strikes Back. The gigantic dragon-like beast then made its official debut in a 1982 Marvel comic, Star Wars number 69. However, when Disney bought Lucas, almost everything we previously knew about the mythical Leviathan became irrelevant. Disney relegated the vast majority of Lucas-era stories outside the purview of films and most TV shows into the newly established category of legends. Those tales are not officially canon, though Disney occasionally pulls from the Legends archives for new canon, which does tend to piss off the die-hard fans. In the Star Wars Disney era, mythosaurs began establishing new canon in 2015. The modern version of the gigantic beast does share some important similarities with its Legends counterpart. The mythosaur is a famed underwater dinosaur-like creature said to have roamed the planet Mandalore in the Outer Rim tens of thousands of years ago, and like their Legends predecessors, the ancient mythosaurs of Disney remains an important symbol to all the Mandalorians. But what exactly is the mythosaur of Mandalore? Ancient tales say the first Mandalorians tamed the massive creatures and rode on their backs. Bo-Katan even reads off a plaque about the most important myth in Mandalorian history, that of Mandalore the Great taming the mythosaur. If mythosaurs ever really existed, it was a long time before the events in The Mandalorian. Mythosaurs are thought to have gone extinct when their lush home world became a desert following the wars between Mandalorians and Jedi. But whether the stories about the beasts were true or not, Mandalorians made the mythosaur skull a signet used by all its people. In the Book of Boba Fett series, Din Djarin found his relocated clan thanks to a hidden mythosaur skull symbol, the same as the one Boba Fett wore. The Armorer also adorned her cave in the Mandalorian Season 3 premiere with a small replica of a mythosaur skull, and the enormous creature also lends its name to a Mandalorian weapon, the mythosaur axe. But even the Armorer, who serves as the memory of Mandalore and lives by her ancestors' oldest and strictest creeds, did not think mythosaurs still lived. Like everyone else, she believed them to be extinct. Now that we know one of those large creatures still resides in the living waters below the Mines of Mandalore, though, a prophecy she shared with Din Djarin seems more possible than ever. In the Book of Boba Fett, the Armorer told Din Djarin about the prophecy of the Darksaber. She said, "Whoever wields it can lead all of Mandalore." That wasn't the only prophecy she shared with him either. She spoke of another sign that predicts exactly when the promised hero will unite their people. The songs of eons past foretold of the mythosaur rising up to herald a new age of Mandalore, she said. But according to the Armorer, sadly, the mythosaur only exists in legends. This was a pretty funny meta joke. Now that a mythosaur in Mandalore's living waters pulled Din down below and Bo-Katan saw it with her own eyes, the armorer's prophecy might be imminent. However, if she's right about what the return of the mythosaur foretells, the creature could also bring one final Mandalorian civil war with it. The armorer told Din Djarin about how Moff Gideon led the Great Purge of Mandalore, but the zealous clan leader did not lay the ultimate blame for the Night of 1,000 Tears solely at his feet. She faulted Bo-Katan for dooming the planet in the first place, because while she says the Mandalorian who wields the Darksaber will defeat 20 and the multitudes will fall before it, that's only true if the legendary weapon is won in battle. If, however, it is not won in combat and falls into the hands of the undeserving, the armorer said it will be a curse onto the nation. Mandalore will be laid to waste and its people scattered to the four winds. Will the Watch ever forgive Bo-Katan for her perceived crimes? Can Bo-Katan ever work with the Zealous clan again? Will she even follow another who wields the Darksaber when she wants to reclaim her throne? Only a scant few Mandalorians remain in the galaxy far, far away. Another civil war between Mandalore's people, like the one that left the planet vulnerable to the Empire, could finish them off for good. That is, unless they come together under one symbol that has always united them. Only, it's no longer a symbol because the mythosaur is no longer a creature of legend. And I have a feeling that Din will be his people's savior. Only time will tell. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more great content.